how can India nurture a job creating mentality than a job seeking traits? I mean, this is something which would definitely love to learn from you. I'm sure we have covered most of it in our discussion so far, but a crisp answer from you for next 5 minutes would definitely help.
Okay, it starts from our own homes, according to me.
Okay.
Okay, and everybody, if they start thinking one aspect and respect an entrepreneur, okay, he is somebody who creates wealth. He is someone who creates jobs. For whom? For himself and for the rest of the people.
Correct.
Rest of us work salary. Entrepreneur is somebody who creates wealth, who creates jobs.
Yeah.
And both are actually need of the work. So, in my opinion, in our homes, in our classes, in our workplaces, we should start appreciating and encouraging entrepreneurs at all levels, not only in stages when somebody wins a 1 million order, he gets appreciation. You know how many years he would have slowed to become a 1 million PO level? Yeah. And actually, he needs appreciation at that level.
Correct.
His family members, his kids, and I had gone to the journey. That's what I'm telling. The second thing is very important is policy changes. We have done a lot of policy changes. I'll give you an example. What has stopped Flipkart getting registered in India? Almost all new startups, high-tech startups or big-time startups, they're not registered in India. They are not Indian companies. They have a base in India, started by Indians, but not registered in India.
Yeah.
So we need to bring in the right policy changes, which encourages entrepreneurs to register their company and claim it's a 100% Indian company. What is stopping us? Okay. I believe a day will come where the problem with us is, in my opinion, we don't believe in ourselves. We should have faith in ourselves. And that goes back to our British era, thoughts. Whenever we see, sorry to use a different color person making a statement on the stage, we say, Talia, Talia, Talia.
Yeah.
Our own guy talks the same thing.
Yeah.
He's a neighboring guy. Yeah. He's our man. He won't be good.
Yeah.
So we probably need to start appreciating Indians.
Yeah.
We're not bad. We are not bad. To be frank, we are one of the best brains in the world.
Yeah.
IQ-wise, we are second in the world, second to Jews. India is the largest brain pool of the world, which other countries accept it. We have a problem. Okay? We have a problem in accepting our Indians. So that is what I said.
Very interesting point.
The mindset shift has happened. Third, the most important thing is, which I have learned from my own failures, I think, we are very bad in celebrating failures. Okay, I use the word celebrating failures is the starting of your success.
Sure.
I celebrated royally. I became bankrupt. I'm proud to say that I became bankrupt. But many people are very hesitant to say that.
Sure.
For them, it is a social stigma.
Yeah.
And so the failure is the one, according to me, teaches the best lessons in life.
Correct.
And every Indian should understand that in the thirst-bearing capabilities. And today I tell my people in my organization, keep trying anything, something new every month. 10 things you try, 2, 3 will be big success, 2, 3 will be average, 3, 4 will be flops. But you should understand this. This is the basic principle of venture capital funding. Yeah?
Absolutely.
And if he's putting money also, they go by the same equation.
Very
and finally, one more thing. For an entrepreneur, I had one slide, which I think probably I'll bring it.
Please.
Okay, and I prepared specifically for this issue. Where is that?
It came for us sometime, yeah.
Yep.
It's not visible to me.
There you are.
Yeah. startup ecosystem?
So this is one area I think as a country we need to focus a little more. I think a lot of work is happening on accelerators, investment climate creation. And the last part I wanted to mention was we Indians should learn the art of exiting.
Okay.
When I say for any startup, when you are starting a business, you should have an aim. This is my perspective.
Sure.
You should have an aim, starting, growth, exit.
Correct.
If you are a smart entrepreneur, you should have one day a plan to exit.
Exit.
Never ever die with that is, there are two philosophies. One is you start it, you build it, you die with it.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, that is one approach. Nothing wrong with that approach.
Yeah.
But if you have that entrepreneurial bug, what is stopping you from start, grow, exit? Keep starting, grow, exit, because your skill is basically producing, which creative production is your strength, which many people don't have it.
Correct.
So as a country, we need more of such people who can keep producing, because believe me, the managerial mindset, the employment mindset which we have is not meant for startups. You ask a lady who has gone through pregnancy, when I was watching my wife, startup is also like that only.
Oh.
So a lady become pregnant.
Yeah.
She passed through a lot of struggles, but the satisfaction she gets after the delivery, it's ultimate. No other creativity gives that kind of satisfaction.
Unfathomable.
So this is something, if an entrepreneur understands this part, that his strength is basically creation. His strength is basically building. His strength is giving smile to in others' faces.
Correct.
Rather than he keeps smiling. Okay. So I'm a strong believer in that. Actually, there's nothing wrong with the other thing. That I built a company. I sit there for lifetime.
Correct.
Fair enough, no issues. But I am looking for the second category of people.
Correct.
Called the serial entrepreneurs who can really make an impact in this country.
Correct.
So, and I'm sure the future is with the youngsters, the students, and this slide actually I created 2 days back for a program for faculties. I told them that every university become a startup ecosystem. Every faculty should get fascinated with entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
You should be able to cultivate that culture in our campuses, because the future of this country lies with who can create wealth and jobs, and that lies with entrepreneurs only. So our education system has to support. Who can support that? Again, faculties only.
Yeah.
Faculties. Our at home, as I told you, it starts with home. Our mindset towards, if my husband or wife is starting something, the partner should support it.
Yeah.
Okay? And that is the crux of the thing. So I'm pretty sure that the mindset shift is happening already.
Yeah.
When in 2000 when I started, people were not appreciating. I'm so happy today's startup guys. Many of them say, "Hey, my wife is very supportive. My kids are, actually packing things for me."
Sure.
They actually, most of the startups happens in a garage.
Yeah.
It happens in a garage. It happens sometimes in bedroom because space nahi hai. So
garage, it happens in a dorm room, it happens sometimes happens in roadside, it happens those ways.
So that is the spirit. That is possible only with the startup guy and an entrepreneurial mindset. Which and my first time when I left my job, I was cleaning my floor with and my wife, she's a school teacher, traditional mindset person. She said, left an MNC job, now you're cleaning the floor. I said, I enjoy it. Yeah. So that's the spirit you should have an entrepreneur. I mean, I still have that mindset. Yeah. I tell people that, any job what you're doing is worth.
Yeah.
That is something which we need to learn from the Westerners.
Yep.
In India, that problem is there, that, if you lift something, if you clean the office, there is something wrong. And 4 years back, I shifted my office, an MNC company. We have money. Yes. But when I was shifting, I was along with the shifting boys. Sure. One of my guys asked me, Shinto, why are you doing this? Yeah, we have employees, we can hire people. Sure. I said, no, man, I enjoy doing this. I'm a person who came from a typical hardcore heavy lifting background, from an agricultural background. I still believe at this stage I enjoy this kind of jobs.
Yeah. And
And when I'm with you guys,
yeah,
it's a different spirit for you guys. I know that. That's why I'm with you.
kind of a joy and this kind of internal seeking is definitely something which is the mentality that we spoke about, is the job creating mentality, or celebrating failure, or maybe deciding on exit points. These are some of the traits very rightly pointed out, Shinto. Awesome description of all the questions that we were seeking from you, and wonderful takeaways. And if I start making note, I'm sure we'll have a recording as well. We have so many takeaways from the session, which definitely has enriched us. So Shinto, thank you so much. This brings me to an end of this very informative session. And I cannot thank you enough for giving time out on your weekend. And I'm sure our viewers, especially from the working class, entrepreneurs, college grads, will definitely take a lot of inputs for the individual growth. So Shinto, once again, on behalf of entire community of Gupshup to Inspire, the ecosystem of unleashing that best part of yourself, which you just now, kind of a little while ago spoke. I also thank you, Shinto, for sharing an enriching time with all of us.
Thanks, man. I really appreciate even whoever is going to listen to us. And more than that, what I appreciate you is
Yeah,
that, you guys think about inspiring others. You said, your own philosophy.
yeah,
What is required in today's world is exactly the same thing.
correct.
First, we have to inspire ourselves,
Yeah,
okay, which is very important. And second thing is be inspiring others.
correct.
And that will drive growth, positivity in and around us. So
Yes.
I wish you, all of you guys, whomever has listened to me, and we should appreciate the pain he has taken, because he picked up the right questions after fully studying my background.
Thank
Because that makes a big difference. Because I've given several interviews in the past, and to be frank, they have not even seen my background. I had a lot of blunders and mistakes in my life, and they never picked it. And they were talking about that subject only, but then they never digged into that.
Yeah,
So I really appreciate, you did your homework,
thank you so much.
which brought out the best in the discussion, and wish you guys all the best.
Thank you so much,
Thank
Shinto.
you.
Thank you once again. Thank you.